You don't just leave him there. You confirm the kill.
Did you get him?
There's nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll keep the bad guy behind us.
Safe travels, my friends.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Hope. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Kind of looked like he had makeup on. You know, like a weird, sadistic kind of makeup, but, you know, what if? Load screen. I'm assuming that's you, James. I see you.
Batman!
I'm just taking a little nappy poo.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Nappy time.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Do I look like I'm in a helping kind of mood?
Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Apparently I do.
Come on.
Where'd the other guy go? He dead?
Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here.
Got my ass kicked.
Who did this to you?
Bane.
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These bastards declared war on our city.
Bane sent his men to hide the weapons. Leave Bane to me.
Give us a second, will you? Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her. We're men of principle, who still believe in the letter of the law.
We're all on the same side. Waller is not the enemy.
The hell she's not. That battle axe declared war on me the moment she stripped me of my rank. Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
Or, you know, pop some Tylenol. Advil. Whatever.
So,
Like I said.
what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her.
Choice.
I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her.
You never know.
I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
I don't like Waller, so I'm not gonna fucking
Tell
contact
Avesta
her.
you asked about her.
She is evil.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Gotham City, sometime in the PM, Episode 2. The Pact. Like the Wolf Pack. Oh! That's so funny. Achievement. Strange bedfellows. Another achievement. Unsure footing. This is going to be the shortest freaking episode is ever, isn't it? Like, that's half the achievements already, and I've been playing for 22
I'm
minutes.
fine. Really.
You are
He
not
looks
fine,
hunky
Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes
Oh,
of
you
silence,
noticed.
waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if
I'm
you
sure
were
you've had
alive
some
or
pretty
dead, or
bad
if-
bowel movements, dude. Don't
if I
worry.
would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
I know. We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We
Sabenya!
talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
I just remembered I should go get my laundry. I can do that later. My neck hurts. Like, hella bad, and I think I have a pinched nerve.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right?
Right.
The storm will pass.
Right.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying.
Stay
Never
frosty,
seen that
Alfred.
kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that
melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid.
Freeze.
Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Victor.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
That's barbaric.
Hello, Miss Quinzel. The nurse is in. Or as Animaniacs would say, hello, nurse.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Why am I looking at what is going on? No, I just want to get rid of the flippin'. Okay, so that makes for great, yeah. Tequila. Tequila. Okay, so that's unimportant. Okay, so I don't need to be here, right?
Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
We won't know until we know.
I don't mean
Oh,
to cause offense.
is that how it
You're in no
goes?
shape
But
to
of
beat the information out
course,
of that monster.
Charles.
Or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again.
Where's Robin or Nightwing?
Death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
I'll probably botch it up.
The less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'd be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
My father was one of the best-known criminals in Gotham. It should be easy enough to pretend I'm following in his footsteps.
I suppose it could work.
So that's it.
Oh,
then.
suppose
Find
so.
John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good
I
thing you
mean,
hit that
I guess we're gonna
tracking
find
device on
out.
him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
If it gave me the option, I totally would have made Batman take a nap. For sure. It'd be like nappy time, Batman. Sing you a lullaby. Walking around like that.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys.